Hey guys, this is Elle of L Star Creative, and I'm bringing you the part 3 of my video on interactive photo album. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. So let's start. Here we are with my teeny weeny interactive photo album. We are downsizing, and just because it's easier to make, it's faster, and it's less materials, because now in for 4x6 photo we can print a 2x3 that looks like that, which is our sample photo. And as a matter of fact, I could try to fit it there, which of course fits right there, but this is smaller. So if you have a 4x6 photo, just make sure to print it about bigger than 2x3 so it fits in that area. Now, how do we get our photo out? I have a way to get it out, which is hold on, I get it. Is how to get our photo out. And there you go. Let's open our teeny weeny photo album. This contains 10 photos. If you only put a photo on one side, here, if you don't want that, because that's pretty paper, you put it at the back like that. This is 10 pages in all. So yeah, 10 pages. If you put 2 photos in here, like 1, 2, that's 20 photos. If you include this, because I didn't include the count for these sides at the back, if you include that, that's another 4, so that's 24 photos. Now I made this into a pocket. I can still insert photo there though. Anyway, so that's 24. Now besides that, I also have pockets inside here, and that pocket contains this photo mat, which you can also put 2 photos, which I can put 2 photos in. Now I'm not sure if I already told you that this is a sticky back. You can just peel it off and stick like that. But if you have an ordinary photo paper, you don't have the sticky back, so just put tape, double-sided tape or glue, and stick it there. So we have how many of these? Let's see, let's count. I have 1 pocket and no pocket there. This one has a pocket, that's 2, and this one has no pocket. But this one has a pocket, so that's 3 pockets, so that's 6 if you put 2 photos on both sides. So that's 24 plus 6, that's 30 photos in all in this teeny weeny photo album. And of course, if you put another one, that's 27 photos in all. Now let's go through all this stuff before. All the pockets, I have this matting, so you just insert it on the pocket there like that. So let's just go through it. Okay, I think this is the first, or this is the second one that I did, and that was the onset of my trying to practice faux calligraphy. That's not really very good, but I'm as I said, I'm trying to curb my perfectionism, so I have to force myself to use this instead of throwing it away, because I wasn't satisfied with this. I wasn't satisfied because it's not as nicely written as I would like it, but not to limit yourself, right? Because it's however you look at it. I mean, other people might appreciate it, other people might not. So I try to look at it in a way that I don't waste resources. So I used that, I colored it, but this one I wrote it to tell myself to have courage, to have courage to face my flaws and embrace them, and not to shun away from the faulty nature that is innate in us. We are not, we cannot be perfect, or we strive to be perfect, but we cannot be all the time be perfect, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but so I have these two tags, which is my photo matting, and as I already said, you can write at the back or put a picture there, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna do actually. If I wanted to put a picture there, or I'm gonna write on it about this picture here like that. Yeah, I haven't really decided. So these are all die cut. This one is a die cut flower, which I just colored, just simple. We don't really want to overwhelm our picture, right? But as you can see, that's the paper already printed that way. But if you decide to cover it, so if you put the picture, it doesn't really matter much. It just provides a sort of background to the photo. If you have a different picture with lots of color, I know it probably will meld into that background there. So this is the first page. Let's move on to the next page. There I wrote, see improvement there with writing, because I am satisfied with this compared to that one. I'm not satisfied with this, but this one I actually like this. Smile, girls, ladies, you have that beautiful smile. Yeah, give us some of those. So, oh, by the way, these things, as I said, those decorative stuff, those are die cut. I'll show you how to do that also, but with my machine though, so I'll just show you the machine. But those are made out of boards, paper boards. What are paper boards? Paper boards are not ordinary paper. They are like this. It's thick and it's like 300 GSM. You can buy them at the bookstore or craft store. So this is what I use for the die cuts. So they're sturdy like these ones I used. Those are boards, paper boards. They come in different colors. And same as for these that I wrote in. Why? Because they're so nice to use with my fountain pens. Like I have this is what I use, because this is a stub pen, and it's so nice to make writing with it. So I use this as a sort of my calligraphy pen. I'll show you that also, as I have a stencil and I just use probably acrylic paint. I already stamped it with a different color, like red, I think. And then after I stamp, I just run through it with acrylic using a brush. Okay, so the same, nothing in the other side. And here, be blessed. As you can see, I wrote that too, colored, and nothing here. I just made a pocket like that. So it's like you can actually insert things also instead of pasting or taping or gluing. you just can stick it, insert it inside like that. And here I have a big butterfly, which I colored, I stamped, I colored, I fuzzy cut. And that one I wrote it with this fountain pen, stub pen. It's a Twisby, and that's how it looks like. I colored it and I made a pocket. Again, it's a pocket like that. And that one, the other, no, nothing in it as well. And there, like that. Be happy. Doodled it. Not very satisfied with this, but it's okay, because you know, normally I would scrap this, but ink used already, why don't we just use it there? And that one, I made this pocket. In that way. I think that's too bright. I just realized it after I already put it there. But again, I will live with it, because instead of taking it away and ruining the project, I should have thought about it before I pasted it there or before I glued it on the paper. But at the initial stage where I was just looking at the paper, I thought they go well together. Only when I have glued it did I realize that it was too bright, and I wanted something like a bit of a pastel look. But anyway, it's there. And this one is bright also. That's way too much. That's way too much going on there. So much going on here, and that paper is so much going on also. They really don't go well, I'd say. So these are things that you realize as you craft more. Practice makes things better. When I saw this, and I was like, I should have toned down the background, because this is already a busy background and I use a busy tag. So, but if you put it that way, like just ordinary white, how boring, right? So yeah, to probably pick something with color, but not so much of a busy background, because we have no other choice, right? This one is fine. Look, if you it's the same, like look at that. If I put it here, probably will look better, which I can actually switch if I like. See, it looks a little less busy, less vertigo inducing kind of color. But the reason why I didn't want to put it there, because you see I have this busy pocket and I have this busy tag. If you put them together, OMG, overwhelming. But as I said, that is how we learn to mix and match colors. So let's see if you can see the glittery. Can you pick that up? I'm not sure. I guess my lighting is not so great. I have to improve on these technicalities of recording, because I just wanted to make and don't bother with the recording process. But I have to do that if I wanted to show you, right? If I wanted to inspire you and things like that, you have to see the details in a nice way, I suppose. How you love how those colors are so lovely. I don't know if you can pick that up. This one has a very beautiful shine. Okay, so moving on to the next. See, I have here again a really busy tag. Now, why is that there are things that are busy? I'm trying to use this paper. I'm trying to get rid of them already. So since we are going to, where's my photo? Since we're going to cover them, I thought to myself, it doesn't really matter much if I'm going to cover it anyway. So see, only a little bit poking through, so I suppose it's okay because I'm trying to use a paper. So I made a pocket as usual. These are interactive pocket teeny weeny album, photo album. I will put a picture of somebody I find really beautiful in here, and I will put a photo of somebody whom I really, really cherish. It doesn't mean that I don't cherish everyone. Of course I cherish my loved ones, but you know, something that is personal, like maybe I cherish going to a particular beach, and there's a particular place in that beach that I really have a memory that I cherish. I'll probably put it here. So where are we now? Oh, okay, this part again, a busy paper, and I wrote this. I don't really like it, and the reason why is because I kind of wrote it one after I already glued it here. Because I forgot to write it before, and I just realized when I already glued it, and I thought, that looks so empty, maybe I should put in there. And then I just realized I wanted this, but there's not so much space, right? So I kind of forced it, and yeah, it looks so strained. It's okay, I can make better next time. So there. And this, I made a tag that you can use as a bookmark. I will poke a hole here, and then I'll put some threads here. In the outside, here at the back, write something on it, or put photo as well. Usual, see, fits perfect. And you can just stick it there as well. Or if you are reading a book and you need a bookmark, just pull this out. And I made this pocket, which you can open like that. It's not pocket, sorry, it's an envelope. I remember there is a movie I watched. It's a documentary of Queen Victoria of England. And there was a part there when she was sending these mementos to her husband while they were still, I guess, in a courtship stage. And she would send him locks of her hair. Something like that. I don't know. Flirting, I suppose that's the way they used to. So instead of doing that, like, you don't want to send your lock of hair to somebody, or put your, I suppose, like your children when they were young and you had a lock of their hair that you have stashed away. Maybe you can put it here and then put a letter or a note to it, and then just close it like that. For me, I have ID pictures of high school and college days, and I will probably put it here. Or my children's grade school ID pictures. So yeah, I'm gonna probably put it here and just do it like that. And yeah, we're done with that. I mean, the tags, the pocket have the same tags. Doesn't necessarily have to be a picture though, if that is not what you want. You can write a quotation that you like instead of putting picture in it. Some quotes that you found really interesting that you can apply to real life or something. Now, the point of this is you can carry this and put it in your purse or a bag. And when you go visit your family, friends, whoever, that not these days though with the COVID. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, right? YouTube is censoring that, I suppose. During this pandemic, we cannot go and visit people. But if you have a chance to do that, go out, you can carry this with you because it's really tiny. It's 3 by 5, I think, and it fits in your purse. So when you go meet with somebody and you wanted to show, like, your kids, maybe your cat, your dog, whoever, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you can just carry this with you. I know there's already the cell phone, right? I find it kind of boring that way, too reliant on electronic and to gadgets. I mean, for me, phones are for calling, for texting important messages. As far as showing pictures, I'd rather not show them on my phone or on iCloud or on Facebook. So this is a better way to put those pictures of your children, show it to grandma, like, look, this is how my kids have grown, or whatever. And it's tiny anyway, so you can dedicate one of these are 30 photos, right? Can dedicate it to purely one of your children or anything, because it's not big and it's not bulky and it's so tiny. Look at that. Although I don't have photos inside it yet, but I will probably do that and see how it looks like with all the pictures in it, I suppose. This is actually done. The only thing remaining for me to do is color the ribbon to match these, because it's kind of old now. Next one, I'll show you the flower that I'm gonna show you how to make. I made this from board, as I said. They are all flattened up because I had this stashed somewhere and I just put them on top of each other, so it kind of squeezed, but it doesn't matter because you can liven this flower up and it would look like a really pretty flower, 3D. And if you are going to stash it away, well, you can flatten it up anyway. So this is how I did that one. This is a real lace that I glued in there, and this butterfly here I glossed over it with the glossy accents, and those are rhinestones, and these ones are die cut, layered die cuts. Okay, so let's check the inside of this one. Maybe I have improved. Let's see. I'm still using that very colorful board, which is this board. So I put 2 butterflies, colored it. This one is really nice, glittery butterfly. Oh yeah, I think you can pick up the color there. It's really pretty glitter. And as usual, these are die cut. And we already know that this photo contains 30 photos. A photo album contains 30 photos. So I'm just going to show you that it's the same like that, so you can see it's a different color. And the tags, my photo mat, if I can get this out, that is the photo mat, which really is a nice color, very clean, and no I just have that decorative corner there, but that's how it looks like. If you want to make this into a photo mat. So 6 of those. And next, there, as usual, I wrote that and doodled. I doodled flower doodles into that pocket. Let's take that out, tag, which is a photo mat. Okay. Now the color of this is really nice to the eyes. Oh yeah. And look at these. I made a pocket. And that. See? This one is think big thoughts, but relish small pleasures. Can you see that? Yeah. This one is if you want to be happy, be. Pretty simple, right? Oh, and this one, this one is stamped and cut. The pocket, and you can see this one says life is better when you're laughing. This one is home sweet home. Oh, and this is the last, is it the last page? Not yet. So I made this pocket different. It's sideways, so you take it like this on the side and you put it like that. So again, I wrote it and doodled because I love flowers, obviously, so there. And then live on the other side, love. And the same goes here. You just pull it out and stick it in, tuck it in. And the last page goes like that. This is really pretty color. This one, I really love this. You are my sunshine. I love the color I did. This is what kind of watercolor? I have so many watercolor. I'm cannot remember if that is an Inktense or this one. I'm not sure if this is it. If this is the color that I used for this one. Really pretty color. I like. It's very lively. It gives you this fresh lemon orange kind of feeling. Zesty feeling. That is the photo mat. Blank on the back. And this again, I have a tag. What is most important almost always involves the people around us. And I have a tiny flower. On the back says, at the end of the day, all you need is hope and strength. Hope that it will get better and strength to hold on until it does. That's a very nice quote or statement. And smile. Always smile. You can open it the way that the other one goes. Insert memento inside and close like that. And nothing on the back, and you close it, the ribbon, and you are good to go and put it in your bag. Now you would say, how am I supposed to put it in my bag with this flower here? It will get torn, right? Well, what I do is I have some form of plastic, tiny, that I just put on the cover here like that, on top of it, just to protect this part. And as long as you don't rummage through your bag like a mad woman, this will stay. Just cover that with plastic or something. I have for myself, it's really not plastic I use a leather to sort of put it inside. Or if you have a purse big enough, like a makeup kit or something, just put it there on the pocket so it doesn't move. And this is our project that I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So I have 8 more to do, but the inside is already finished. So I'm going to show you the insides of this so you can see. And this one, I really like this. So that's the outside. We are going to decorate that, which I'm gonna show you how. But the inside already finished. I already done it. So now I really like this color. And this pocket, that is a cut from the die cut, which is the side that I didn't use, and I made it into this pocket. I colored this white board with watercolor. I think this is the Gansai. I think this is the one. This watercolor in front of me. What you gonna see? Oh, sorry. This watercolor here. This is what I use because this watercolor is, it's called Gansai Tambi, and they are transparent. So you can actually layer different colors and it still looks really nice. And this is it. That one, Faith, I wrote that, doodle it, and then I colored it with the pearlescent Zig color. That one, watercolor. Oh, this is a new, that is a new one that I haven't used. This one is show you how loved it is. Almost finished. And that's what I used here. I really like this color. And on the other side it says be awesome, and I just used ordinary board with an egg white color, which I really like because see a bit busy background here. That one looks really nice. So I made it really simple because the first one I did was so busy. So see, as we craft and do it, we get better at it, because I'm very satisfied with this page. This one, I'm really happy about this pocket. This color is just so pretty, I mean, to me. And that one. So we go to the next page. Dream, a tiny butterfly. And we have that again. Is simple, no background. I could choose to color it, but I don't want to anymore because it's really pretty, ordinary, no background color. Now this one is a different style because this is a pocket that like a book that you can put 4 photos in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you just stick it in there. And then still have another photo here. Now I also have another pocket here, so this is a different design because besides the pocket I still have this as well. Let's see our pocket. Oh, this is the design. No background as well. Just put photo there like that. Of course, cut the unnecessary parts in so it looks better. And inside, just stick it there like that. So okay, let's continue. And this is the next page. Be brave to embrace your flaws and mistakes. When I am not very satisfied with something, try to think of it in a positive way and continue improving. You know, when I'm not at my best, to not let it get me down, but to make it instead fuel myself to get better at it. Okay, so here we have no background, which is good because we have a busy background here. Oh, and yeah, that is the pocket. Yeah, there. So let's put that back. All the pockets have the same design, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Next we have this. That's a really pretty flower that I made into a pocket. And yeah, I forgot, because here this is another mistake. Let me show you. See, I couldn't wait for my ink to dry, and I already colored it, so it kind of smudged a little bit. Now I could have used an ink tense or a permanent watercolor so it doesn't smudge, but I didn't do that. So see, that's another mistake. So from here I learned to, next time I'm going to do something, to make sure that if I have to layer colors, I have to use the original color should be a permanent color base, permanent, so it doesn't get diluted or washed out. And the same here, there is no background. Yeah. And this part, as the other one, you can pull out. So yeah, 4 photos, same here, and just stick there. A photo, by the way, you were wondering if I put photo here and then it will fit. Yes, I have already tried that. It fits, because see that pocket there is pretty big, so that fits. Okay, and next page we have this. Ooh, that one says love, 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 love. Let's take that out, and that's how it looks like. Then we put it back, and I have here a tag which I have not decorated yet, so I'll show you how to decorate that. And as usual, you can open. All these have this feature at the back of the last page that you can put something in. And this one says, "You are the best." So yeah, there we are going to decorate this. This is the next. Let's investigate. What design is this? Oh, it's the same as that. So because the reason why I'm showing you, because all the designs inside, the pockets are not the same. They're different. This one, see, is a different pocket. As usual, I colored it, and then I stamped this "thinking of you," and I have this photo mat like that. And here this is just ordinary whiteboard. I stamped and colored, and then I made it into a pocket like there. And the pockets on the top, that's the color, they have no more design, because I decided I wanted it better without the busy background. So all the photo mats on the pockets on top are simple. So the next, that pocket there, so it's layered. This one is layered. And you insert it that way. Now this one is another of those booklet type that you can pull out. So it's a pull out. You can 4 photos. You have already seen this on the other album, and yeah, this one different kind of pocket, and that's why I have a tag here. I already tested this, right? Yeah, it fits, but you can just cut that out, the excess, like that. It fits. And if you don't want to use the tag, just use the photo and insert it straight. Now if you don't want to insert the photo, just take away or glue, tape, whatever, and put it right there, like that. But anyway, what's the purpose of this if you're not gonna use it anyway? So just use it, so you can pull it out anytime you want, like that. Whatever am I doing? Am I seeing? Are you seeing this on the camera? I'm not sure. So in that one, this flower stamped, I colored with my watercolor, glittery watercolor. We are there, you can see, right? And this one is a layer of butterfly. I colored that one to make a pocket. And this one, I wrote this actually, and I wrote this and on my iPad using an app that I really love for artsy stuff, and then I printed it on my printer and I made a pocket out of it. Yeah, these are my faux calligraphy test. I like how I wrote it, and so I made it into something that I can print. Alright, and the same here. This is a booklet that you can take out and insert. And next, this is actually a flower. Okay, another mistake I'll show you. This one is a mistake because this is actually I did a stenciling of one of my die cuts, which is actually a flower, but the coloring didn't register well on the paper, so it kind of got diffused. So I just decided to cover it slightly, just so there are some color that came out of it. And yeah, I put it there, but it still served as a pocket. So, and it looks, the color is nice, so I made it into a pocket there. And that one, this one, I did the same thing with my stamping and then colored with a glittery color to give it a little sheen. It worked. So that one There. Oh, okay. I like this pocket. It's simple, but I really like it. This one, I did the same thing. I splashed some watercolor on this board, and this is what happened. See, it even got to the back of it. I just splashed it on top there. Because why was it a splash? For my book, what was book? The book that I'm supposed to make into a photo album, I've showed you already. I used alcohol inks on it so I can spray it. I covered my table with board, and the excess splash of colors, yeah, I used them. And this is one of the boards. I cut them so I could still use those instead of throwing that away. And it turned out really nice. Now this I made from die cut, of course, and those are excess actually. As I said, I don't throw anything, so I use it and made a pocket out of it. And here, same thing as the other. Don't need to show you that because it's the same thing. And that's one. There. Wrote that. I doodled and colored. And this. And yeah, this is a die cut of a flower, sort of. This is the only one help. I'm not sure if this is actually really done. Though it is, okay. And yeah, this one, I'm not very fond of it because the color, the color inside, it's not really so nice as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't pop as much as I wanted, so that's dark. So I suppose I could have used a different color. And as usual, this one is a booklet that you can put photos in, and that one is a place to insert. Yeah. Now that's kind of very loose, so you can stick more photos in there if you like, or anything else that is thick. I mean, whatever I can put in there, like some love letters maybe or a tiny card maybe. And wait, I forgot to show you the tag inside the photo mat of these. Oh, it's the same I think as the other one, so maybe I did them all uniform already, so you don't have to bother with that. So this one, I like this pocket. I like this pocket because it looks so neat. This one is I stamped, and then I stamped this butterfly. I colored and cut. Same here. I wrote, I doodled, I colored, and I cut and pasted. I like the color of this. Yeah, you can insert like that. And I like this pocket because you can hide something inside. There. And next, moments. pretty simple. And another booklet, yeah, and another place to insert something in there. Oh, I haven't finished a whole lot because I'm supposed to put something there. I haven't. Okay, and same here. I need to put a tag here. Oh, and we have not finished here, so we are going to do that. As usual, need to do this, but I'll show you. Oh, I really like that pocket. So colorful. Cherish sweetness. Okay, as usual, I didn't use the permanent color on the bottom of it, so it kind of smudged on the edges, so that's another mistake, but I like the way it looks anyway, even with the mistake that I have done. That's how it looks. And yeah, a pocket and another pocket. And as usual, we have our photo mat that looks like that. All of it looks like this. And grateful. Oh, this one. I tell you, this one is a huge mistake. This one. But look, I make it work here. It's just a blob of color because, as I said, these are board that I use as a cover for my table. And when I was spraying the alcohol inks, I made my inks, by the way, alcohol inks, I mix it. And when I was doing my book, I sprayed it and all this over the excess splash of that onto the paper that also was on my table. I cut it and made it like this, and look, it looks great. I believe so. I was able to use those board. Already it looks like trash because it had like splashes of different colors in it, but it looks good. You can still use it, so that's what I did. I use it here. So I'm grateful I am able to use them. So cool. Alright, and so we have here another booklet. No need to show you that, you already know that. Ah, this one. I love the color I did for this. This color is nice. I use Inktense for this. It's pretty obvious. This is a permanent color, so no matter if you layer on top of it, it will not budge, it will not smudge, it will not get diffused, it doesn't get washed out because it's permanent color. It's Inktense. So amazing. I'm gonna use it and I'll show you when I'm going to do decoration for these teeny weeny albums. So I just did a cut with a punch for these butterflies, and then this heart I have a die cut for it. And yeah, that's a really nice. I love this pocket. It's so clean and nice color. It's nice to my eyes. Okay, and this one, Faith. The pocket there, yeah. And a booklet, which we already, I'll just show you. That's simple booklet, same at the back. And next page, magical moments. Of course, all of these are colored by me using ordinary white, not ordinary, but using paper boards that are just white, and I colored them, wrote on it, and that's how it looked like after I did the coloring and mixture of colors. Oh, this one, another splash of color onto the paper. I cut it and made it into this. And this one stamped, I stamped it and I colored it, and that's how it looked like. Not so great, but I love the color I did with that. And same with this one. I already finished the bookmark. Best friends never go out of style. Doodled it and stamped it. I put, remember I told you this one, there's a heart that comes out of it, and that is the heart. Whatever came out of it, I put it here, like there. So you see all those cutouts and all the little things, I keep them and I use them on different kinds of projects as an accent. Now this one says "You are cool." That's stamped, and I just propped it here on this. And same thing, this one you cannot open, by the way. It's really like I glued it, but the thing is it's pretty thick, so I decided that I'm not gonna do this. I just left it the open one, the previous ones I showed you, because it's really thick and it's difficult to close it. It's difficult to close it because it's really thick. So that's it. No cover. We will make cover for it. Let's see. Oh, I thought it's finished. How come some parts are finished and some parts are not? I will probably, I know, I ran out of words to put in here. I probably that's the reason I probably still thinking of what to put in here in the, because I have some here which is, what's that, is like that. And same here, I have, can you see that? It's really beautiful paper. It has butterflies on it and a little glitter. And this is a booklet as usual. And oh, okay, I made it pretty simple. Yeah, I probably ran out of words and to put in here. I have here that, and same. This is a booklet. And there. Oh, okay. Let's see. I like this pocket. Only that this tag is busy, and that background is busy, and this is busy. All of these are busy. But I like this centerpiece here. It says, "Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough." That's why I'm trying to teach myself to not be let down by my failure to be perfect, or to be so fuzzy about details that sometimes I take too much time to actually proceed because I'm thinking, rethinking, overthinking. Yeah, this is a reminder to keep going, mistakes after mistakes, because those are the things that teach you how to get better. If you just keep going and keep moving, and no matter. So same here, you've probably seen that. So move on. We are also going to decorate this. This one, I have already made pockets, but as you can see, it has not reached a point where I would say this is 90% finished. So but I already made pockets. We are going to finish that. And this one, okay, put it aside. Let's have the same with this. See, I already placed pockets. This is a really busy pocket. Very busy. Okay, we need to make something quite simple here. Okay, this one is not finished. We are going to finish that. I missed this pocket here. We are going to, oh, and another pocket here. Oh, so nothing. I have 2 more. Okay, not finished at all. Not even started. So that's the video today, and the next time the video will be showing you how to decorate and embellish all these albums that I haven't finished. Until then, have a great day. Bye.